Hello and welcome to my presentation on the new media tool Padlet. Today, as an overview, we're going to talk about what new media is, what Padlet is, what are the benefits of Padlet in the mathematics classroom, and then some specific assignments and activities Padlet can be used for in the math classroom. One thing just to point out is that I'm using Padlet as my presentation tool, and there are a lot of different types of Padlets that you can set up. If you go to Padlet.com and you begin your Padlet, you'll see you're given a ton of options. I'm using the Canvas option, which allows me to put things out of order. A lot of times, though, teachers will use the wall method, which keeps everything organized and snapped into place. So what is new media? New media is basically digital media that is interactive and provides people or students with the ability to communicate with others. It's taking that traditional media, such as print, television, and film, and now enhancing it with digital technology to create interactive and digital publications. It's a rapid knowledge sharing ability and providing opportunities for interaction or collaboration between and among the users. There are a bunch of examples of new media. They include website and blogs, mobile apps, streaming audio and video, virtual reality environments, online communities, email, and social media and sharing platforms. Now, like I said before, this specific new media tool we're going to talk about today is Padlet. Padlet is basically a real-time bulletin board. In the past, teachers might give students sticky notes to post around the room with their thoughts or their brainstormed activities, but now this can all be done online. So it's basically an online collaboration and co-creation tool. It's a wall where students can respond to questions and view all the responses. So all the boxes I have here in my Padlet are just the boxes that students can post. So it would look very similar to this when you're using it with your class. Now, students can use Padlet to post a lot of different things. They can post images, they can post videos. So here, this was a link to a video. If I click on it, it's just going to start the
Hey
video.
there, Anthony's here from Last.
And then it also, you can attach links. If I click on this link, it takes me to our books website, for example. So if a student was trying to reference maybe the homework help, that can be found there. And then also you can attach files. So this, I just linked my Google Drive. So maybe you linked a specific PDF or a Word document for maybe a quiz review that a student liked. But again, what I like about this is not something you can do in the classroom the traditional way. I can't go around the room and post a video or post a link. This is something that students can now have in one spot. With that said, there are a lot of benefits in our math classroom for Padlet, specifically with CPM. CPM, as we know, is a discovery learning group model that our mathematics curriculum is based around. And there are four main benefits I thought of in our math classroom with Padlet. One is just using it to brainstorm a topic. This is, again, you can post the sticky notes here, students can comment, students can edit, or just provide feedback to each other in real time. The other part I love this idea is using Padlet as an anonymous question bank. So we know in math, a lot of students get nervous or they don't like to ask questions in front of their peers. So you can use this anonymously. You can have students post questions maybe a week after learning the material to see what questions or understanding you need to go back to. And then students don't feel pressured because their name is not attached. Now you can also ask them to include their name to collect feedback, such as maybe with an exit ticket or prior knowledge. Maybe you're doing something in the beginning to see what they already know about a lesson. And then also you could use this as note taking. Specifically with our classroom, we don't take notes, as we know. We do more of our discovery learning, but I think this would be a good thing to have on maybe the smartboard as you're going through a lesson and students are in their groups. Maybe as they come up with something like a formula or a light bulb moment, they can come up and jot it down onto the Padlet that everyone can view and then access it at a later time. And then right here, I just included the link to where I got all this. So again, just to remind you, if some student wanted you to have more options, you could click on this And then there's a whole plethora of what you can gain from that information. And then some specific assignments and activities. So I'll leave these here. I think there are a lot of benefits of Padlet, especially in our math classroom. We just started our year off, so this would be great to use as maybe a beginning of a year expectation. You could use it as an assignment review instead of giving quiz reviews or test reviews as a teacher. Now you're putting it on the students. Maybe you put this up on the smartboard one day and have students take the class to post everything they can think of a topic. They can post formulas, videos, quiz reviews, previous quiz reviews. They could attach notes, examples, all those different things. You can also use this as an exit ticket, just to gain feedback. Or something that I really like to use Padlet for is something called error analysis. So using this to come up with common errors in a topic. So I put different prompts here. You can read them for just specific examples of how you might incorporate this into your classroom. So just in conclusion, Padlet is an engaging collaboration tool that can be used in real time, meaning maybe a teacher assigned this for homework and students are to go on that night and add to the Padlet. You don't necessarily have to use it in class, or maybe you ran out of time. It promotes knowledge sharing quickly and effortlessly. Again, this is not something you can do around the room. Students can post links, videos, resources, and it's all in one spot. So it's nice. It just provides students with a lot of resources at one time. And like I said, it provides students with an environment full of resources to increase their learning. They have a lot of things to draw on. Um, if if they have a quiz the next day and they go to their Padlet on the topic, they can watch videos for refreshers. They can go to old examples and all different things. So overall, it just provides a really nice collaboration tool in real time for students and teachers alike. But also it puts a lot of the responsibility on the students now. Teachers aren't forced to provide students with everything. Like I said, students are now required to attach their own thoughts and own old resources for their learning. And then here is my references. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed this presentation on the new media tool, Padlet.